Karen cops often go overboard with their antics, sometimes taking things too far just to prove a trivial point on the job. But what happens when a Karen cop is finally given the walk of shame? Here are examples of Karen cops who got humbled on camera.
Huh? I was trying to get my friend to go home.
Come out the car.
Me?
Come out the car.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Come to the back of the car. Are you serious? Sarge?
What's up?
Really? You see how you're driving?
I have a friend with me.
Let's begin with the case of this Karen cop who got arrested for DUI by her own police department. Meet Andrea Smith, who, on March 14th in Miami Gardens, was allegedly swerving in her lane and driving erratically. She was then given a sobriety test by another police department, which she failed. Watch to see the interaction that unfolded.
Huh?
I was trying to get my friend to go home.
Come out the car.
Me?
Come out the car.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Come to the back of the car. Are you serious? Sarge?
What's up?
Really? You see how you're driving?
I have a friend with me.
Sarge, come out the car. Come out the car. Stay standing outside the car.
What did you say?
Stay right here.
Smith.
What's up?
All right, gonna be performing some field sobriety testing today, okay?
Okay.
Are you willing to take these tests?
Absolutely.
So, are you wearing any contacts?
No.
No? Okay, so what about your shoes? Would you like to take your shoes off?
Yeah.
No? Okay. So we're gonna do is you're gonna come over here. Any injuries or anything like that? No? All right, so first thing we're gonna do, I need you to, all right, Smith,
So I mean, you was starting sobriety test. You started sobriety test because the sergeant told you not to.
yes, they advised me that Miramar is coming to take over.
Okay.
I mean, it started and now.
So in the middle of the sobriety test, it told you no, right?
Yeah, he told me to stop. My sergeant told me to stop. So
Conflict of interest?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He told me to stop, and I'm just advising you that Miramar is coming to take over.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
Is your badge in there?
No badge.
Where's your license on?
Any female,
Is it in your purse?
no.
Just put it in the car and we fucking.
Somebody you want to give your jewelry and stuff?
Where's your license?
Who is she? The sergeant just asked you.
I'm a sergeant too. Okay.
Dio.
I don't have. I got my license. I got my number for you. You need my number?
You have a police badge, a police ID?
All the way. So she refused everything? Okay.
I didn't ask you for the breath test yet.
Okay.
But she's probably going to refuse that.
Smith was charged with DUI following the arrest, to which she pleaded not guilty. She was subsequently relieved of her duties at the Miami Gardens Police Department. But if you thought Smith's behavior was erratic, wait until you see the Karen cop in the next case.
You have a right to be able to call the police and the officer make contact with that person.
Blah, blah, blah. This is what you're
I'm trying to
doing.
be
This is what I
respectful.
need you to do.
Okay. So you have a right
You
to call the
detained me
police. Okay.
illegally,
Okay. So
and
you
you're
have a
violating my
right
Fourth
to
Amendment
call-
right.
No, I am not. I'm
Yes,
trying
you
to
are.
talk
You're
to you.
detaining me illegally, and I do
I'm
not wish to
detaining
speak to you.
Okay. So you have a right
Yeah,
to
so
call
am I
the
not
police.
detained? Is that what you just said? I'm not detained?
In this unbelievable case, a female cop, who clearly lacked a proper understanding of the law, attempted to illegally detain a citizen who knew his rights for simply walking on a sidewalk. Here's how the interaction that humbled the cop went.
Hey, bud. Can you stop, please? Hey, I'm asking you to stop, please.
And I'm saying no.
Okay, I need to ask you a couple questions.
I don't answer questions.
Okay. So the female, well then, okay, don't answer questions, but I'm telling you why I'm talking to you. So the
Well, I'm
female,
telling you I'm not listening to you. Have a nice day.
Okay. So the female said that you've been walking around her house. She feels like you've been harassing her. Okay. Have you?
What's your name and badge number?
Long 1153.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're being detained right now.
For what reasoning?
I'm investigating something.
Okay, and?
Okay. So she said that you had been walking past her house and you've been harassing her.
Is it illegal to walk on a public sidewalk?
She pointed you out and
Is
showed me on
it
camera.
illegal to walk on a public sidewalk?
It is not, but she said
Okay,
she
what
feels
crime
like
have I
she's
committed?
being harassed.
What crime have I committed for you detaining me?
Have you been looking in her car windows? She said you've been looking in her car windows.
What's your reasonable, articulable suspicion for detaining me?
Well, people have a right to feel safe in their community, so I have a right to make contact with you and let you know that she's aware of you and that she's not comfortable with you walking and looking in her car windows.
Feelings,
Okay?
Feelings have nothing to do with
So
law.
if you have somebody inside your
Feelings
car, okay,
have nothing
if
to
you
do
have
with law.
somebody
Don't cop-splain me.
Yeah, I'm talking. Person's walking by your vehicle and they're looking in your car. You have a right to be able to call the police and the officer make contact with that person.
Blah, blah, blah. This is what you're
I'm trying to
doing.
be
This is what I
respectful.
need you to do.
Okay. So you have a right
You
to call the
detained me
police. Okay.
illegally,
Okay. So
and
you
you're
have a
violating my
right
Fourth
to
Amendment
call-
right.
No, I am not. I'm
Yes,
trying
you
to
are.
talk
You're
to you.
detaining me illegally, and I do
I'm
not wish to
detaining
speak to you.
Okay. So you have a right
Yeah,
to
so
call
am I
the
not
police.
detained? Is that what you just said? I'm not detained?
Said you have a right to call the police.
Am I detained or am I free to go?
You can go now.
Thank you.
Okay,
Have a nice
Do
day.
not go back to her house and harass her. Okay?
Watch me go back down here and record.
Just don't go inside her car and try her car doors anymore, okay?
Nobody tried your car doors. Stop trying to make assumptions and being a dumbass.
Put on video, Michael.
You ain't got nothing on video. Now I'm going to go record inside your police car.
You need to get away from my vehicle. There's stuff in there that you do not have permission to do.
Oh, I have all kinds of permission to do this.
You do not.
Yes, I do. This is my First Amendment right.
Step away from my vehicle.
Are you getting in? Go ahead and get in.
Step away from my vehicle.
No, it's okay. See, this is called public information. Everything I'm doing, I'm allowed to do by law under the First Amendment. What's your name and badge number?
Detective John Irving, badge 1104.
Tell her she better not detain me illegally ever again.
Okay, you don't have a right to look inside people's vehicles.
Want to bet?
Yeah. Not people with the public. That
Want to bet?
Okay.
There's no expectation of privacy in public. Anything that my eyes can see, you cannot trespass. I don't give a what you're saying.
People were looking inside your vehicle.
Look, I'm still
If
recording
I were
inside
to
your
look
car.
Inside your vehicle, Michael. Okay, you need to get away from my vehicle. I have stuff in there that you cannot. You are inside my vehicle.
I'm
Your
not.
hand was inside my vehicle.
And?
You need to
This
step
is my
back.
vehicle.
I'm asking you again.
This is my vehicle.
You need to step back.
This is my vehicle.
No, it is not
Yes,
your
it
vehicle.
is. I pay
this
for
is
it.
the city of Peoria's vehicle.
Right, my taxes
okay?
pay for this vehicle.
Okay.
My taxes pay your salary.
Your taxes do pay salary.
Don't walk behind me.
So, but you cannot put your hand inside my vehicle. Okay?
You got the window down. I can record anything in that car.
That is not my-
That's criminal trespass to motor vehicle, whether it's a taxpayer-funded vehicle
Yes, sir.
or not.
Yes, it is.
Okay?
It's a camera.
You
But
reach
your
inside
hand
the
went
motor
inside
vehicle,
my
that is criminal
vehicle.
trespass.
My hand is on my phone.
Sir, it's all on body camera. You reached inside her motor vehicle. 75
Name and badge number.
Lawndale 1255, sir.
Name and badge number.
But this isn't the only time a Karen cop got humbled on camera, as we'll see in the next case.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, right now.
For what? For which crime?
So I'm further investigating why you're walking around.
What crime? That's not a crime. Walking around
Okay,
isn't
but
a
I can
crime.
detain-
You have to articulate a crime before you can
Okay, but
detain
I
me.
could also detain
Supervisor.
Supervisor. Okay.
Yep.
This is police officer Ashley Glantz of the Jacksonville, North Carolina Police Department, who, on January 5th, 2024, apprehended a citizen identified as Mr. Bulldog. Mr. Bulldog had been riding his bike around Jacksonville, stopping at intervals to take videos of various locations on foot when Officer Ashley Glantz apprehended him, claiming that calls had been made concerning his activities. Here's how the interaction played out.
How you doing, sir?
All right. How can I help you?
Is there a reason you're just walking around recording?
Is there a reason I'm doing a job? Yeah, to make money.
Okay. People have just been calling, just thinking it's kind of weird.
It's journalism. I'm sorry.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's protected under the First Amendment, so.
I'm not saying you're not.
Sorry about that.
All right, but hold on. Hold on.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, right now.
For what? For which crime?
So I'm further investigating why you're walking around.
What crime? That's not a crime. Walking around
Okay,
isn't a
but I can
crime.
detain-
You have to articulate a crime before you can
Okay,
detain
but I
me.
can also detain
Supervisor.
Supervisor. Okay.
Yep. You can't detain just anyone. You have to articulate a crime.
I can detain
You're
anybody
incorrect.
While I further
Get your
investigate.
supervisor and let's find out.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready to check.
Name and badge number.
Officer Ashley Grant, to know. You dispatch your supervisor. Badge number 861.
Thank you.
Do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Can you dispatch a supervisor to my location?
Hello. How are you doing, sir?
So, I'm assuming he's the one that complained.
No. I don't even know who complained. It came out as anonymous.
This is a constitutionally protected activity, so I'm being harassed right now, basically.
My neighbors are calling me saying, hey, there's some dude running around.
Recording.
So I
Yeah.
showed up because I'm like, okay.
In public, on a public sidewalk.
Sir, I'm not saying you're not.
You
allowed to
are.
record.
You are. By your presence here
Okay.
bothering me while I'm working is telling me I'm not allowed to do this.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way,
Okay.
but I am investigating why we're getting calls about someone walking around.
Walking around isn't a crime, though.
I never said it was a crime, but I still
So
have
you
the right to
no,
detain.
you do not.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm being illegally detained right now, is what you're
That's
telling
what
me.
you want to say? Then
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. But you are failure. You're not identifying yourself. You're refusing.
What crime have I committed?
So at the end of the day, if law
It's not the end. It's the beginning.
Listen to me for a sec. So if law enforcement requests your identification, right? Your name, your date of birth, your ID card, your driver's license number, you are obligated to give that to law enforcement.
It's clear that Officer Ashley lacks a basic understanding of the law, and her attempt to detain Mr. Bulldog is unlawful. In the United States, while a lawful arrest must be based on reasonable suspicion, the law often requires more than just a subjective hunch, guess, or impression. But this Karen cop seems to have forgotten how to do her job.
Articulate a crime.
So I can articulate that this
Walking around is not
behavior.
Suspicious isn't a crime.
Okay, but it is something we have to investigate.
It's not a crime, so I don't have to comply with anything. I don't have to help you in your investigation.
Okay. Well, I am asking you to identify yourself. You are refusing.
Haven't committed a crime.
That doesn't matter. You
It
still
does
have to
matter.
identify
No, I do
yourself.
not.
Okay.
You are incorrect.
Okay.
Well, you're about to learn. I hope this is your supervisor. He's about to school you if it's your actual supervisor.
Okay. How are you, sir?
Doing all right? Long day.
I just got here.
Oh, I'm trying to end my day.
Right. That's not my supervisor.
That's not going to help then.
Well, I requested a supervisor.
It has to be in a timely manner. You understand that, right?
I understand that
Okay.
the city of Jacksonville is quite large.
It's
And we
not.
have-
It's not. It's not large at all.
I'm getting a phone call from my supervisor. You're still not free to leave.
We'll see.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, he's at Gum Ranch in 17, so he is on his way.
To tell you that you're violating my rights.
Not what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I'm walking up and down the street doing a protected activity, and you stop me and demand ID for no crime.
So, like I explained to you, we've gotten multiple calls.
Suspicious isn't a crime.
Okay. That gives us something to investigate.
It does not.
further.
No,
Yes, it
you
does.
can investigate all you want, but you can't demand ID
Yes, I
when you
can.
can't articulate a crime that you think I've committed.
I never said you committed a crime. I said.
So then you have no right here.
Investigating your suspicious behavior. Or
Suspicious isn't a crime.
You have to identify yourself.
I do
to
not.
me. Okay.
Suspicious is not a crime.
Hello, sir.
Name and badge number, please.
My name's Corporal Tim Bureau. My officer number is 674.
Thank you.
Jackson Police Department.
Thank you.
After being told he was free to go, Mr. Bulldog spent the next few minutes filming the plate numbers of the patrol vehicles on the scene before attempting to mount his bike and leave. However, he was detained a second time.
You live around here?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Well, you have a nice day then, okay?
Thank you. Am I free to go?
Supervisor.
You did?
So he's waiting for police.
Yeah, you've been free to go this whole time.
And she told me I've been detained
Oh, okay.
twice now. So I'm detained?
Well, you want a supervisor?
Am I detained?
I'm trying to identify you.
That's not happening. Am I detained?
Well, at the end of the day, I'm trying to identify you.
That's not my problem. I don't have to further your investigation for you. That's your job. So if you want to find out who I am, you go run photo arrays, whatever you want to do. Apparently, you have no idea how it works. You can't walk up to a citizen not committing a crime and demand ID. That's not how this works.
Okay. Yes, you know the law more than
I do, actually. It turns out that I do. Man.
my supervisor is on his way, and we'll talk with him.
Hard to believe a citizen out here would actually have a degree and know what they're talking about, huh? It's all right. We're going to stop all this corruption.
You doing all right?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Especially when I'm being illegally detained.
Well, I already told you you're free to go. So if you'd like to leave.
Am I free to go?
If you want to go, you don't want to talk to a supervisor?
Am I free to go or am I detained? I need an answer. I'm not detained.
Just so you know, sir, this is the Jacksonville Police Department. So there's
Great.
the gates and everything, the fence and everything.
Great.
Just don't enter into that fence.
That's
okay?
fine.
Cool.
I'm on the sidewalk. It's where I've been the whole time before I was harassed.
More than welcome to stay there.
Name and badge number, please, since you approached me.
Sergeant Biscuits.
All right.
What's going on today?
I've been released. Are you detaining me again?
So you're not detained?
Okay, thank you.
I hope you have a great day,
Hey, sir. The officer asked you for your name and the information.
What crime do you suspect me of?
Well, like she explained to you, she's investigating suspicious activity.
Suspicious isn't a crime.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know y'all wish it was, but it's not.
Okay. Are you going to give her your name and information?
No, I haven't committed a
What do
crime.
you plan on doing, sir?
I'm doing my job, trying to, without being harassed.
Okay.
I'm just gathering content for a story, and y'all want to harass me over it.
Okay. What's your job? You're a writer?
Obviously, I'm a journalist.
Okay. Well, how is that obvious?
I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay, well,
Who else
everybody
does
with a
that?
cell
Do
phone
mechanics
isn't a
do that?
journalist, sir.
Excuse me?
I said everybody with a cell phone isn't a journalist.
If they choose to be, they are. It's in the Constitution.
Okay. Cell phones make you a journalist?
If that's what you choose to do, yeah.
Okay. You need anything else?
I mean, like I said, I'm investigating suspicious activity.
Suspicious isn't a crime.
People about sending reporting.
Fully
Ask for
legal.
identification. If law enforcement asks for the identification, you are required to identify
You are
yourself.
not. Why am I not in jail right now then?
Because we're trying to not go that route by you not identifying yourself. So technically,
You see, I got bail money. So, I mean, if y'all really want to press it.
I can arrest you right now for resist obstruct delay. You're obstructing my
I'm not
investigation.
no, I haven't obstructed anything. I don't have to help you in your investigation. That's your job. That's what I pay you to do.
Sure, you understand that she's just trying to gain your compliance, right?
That's not my
I don't
problem.
want to take you to jail, but also, I'm doing my
You
job.
clearly do, because this is a legal, constitutionally protected activity that you're harassing me over. And then you're lying to me, telling me I have to submit ID to any officer that asks. No, that's incorrect. If you suspect me of a crime and you can articulate it, then yes, I will surrender ID.
Let me clear it up.
We cleared up in court.
Well, we're not in court, sir.
We can be very easily.
I would like to avoid that.
I would rather not, because this is going to keep happening until you guys are taught a lesson.
What's that, sir?
That you can't bully people into giving ID when you don't suspect a crime.
Sir, nobody is trying to bully you intentionally.
She just told me she could take me to jail if I don't give her my ID.
What she's trying to make sure you understand is when law enforcement are investigating something.
They can investigate whatever you want. You have to suspect me of a crime. What crime do you suspect me of?
Right
all
now.
she can articulate is suspicion, not a crime.
You're gonna listen, sir? You're asking questions. You want the answers?
Not really. I know the answers. You think I would come out here and not know?
What are you asking the questions for?
Just see if you know them.
Trust me, I do.
You clearly don't. Like, you see the time, like, you realize this is costing me job money right now? You're costing me time?
Keep your hand out of your pockets.
No problem. Am I detained or am I free to go?
Right now, you're detained.
Okay. For what crime do you suspect me of?
Because she's following up on investigation.
What crime do you suspect me of?
Suspicious activity.
It's not. So suspicion is a crime?
Are you going to give her your name and information?
No.
Okay. Turn off your hands back.
Okay.
Officer Ashley not only got put in her place, but also faced a lawsuit due to the unlawful detention of Mr. Bulldog. But if you thought Officer Ashley was the only cop who got humbled, you definitely haven't seen this next case.
I didn't say you were doing anything wrong, but I want you to identify yourself because you're going in and out of all these buildings. That's all I asked for, right?
Grandmother.
And then he's not in any uniform, and she has no badge, and she has no badge, and she has no badge.
Miss Lady,
where's the badge?
But you're making us look at bad people. So I'm
at anybody's phones. I want a badge. I want a badge.
This is the interaction between a black citizen and an entitled Karen cop who was trying to force the subject into providing a form of ID. But the man clearly knew his rights. Here's how the interaction played out.
You're right. That suspicion isn't a crime. We're in full uniform, Miss Lady. We're not doing nothing wrong. What do you mean this ain't a uniform?
She is not in full uniform.
She has it on her phone.
So what? I can get anything on my phone.
She has her badge, her name.
I don't care. She should have her badge around her neck. Give me your name. Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Can I get a supervisor?
If I call,
can I dig in my pocket to grab my phone?
Sure, you can get your supervisor as well.
Okay, no, I want your supervisor.
Oh, I don't.
Well, can you call one?
I don't have one on duty.
What do you
right now?
D. Blasky. All right.
Give me.
I'm gonna give you. You gonna get what you gotta get coming.
772 county. Can I have your name on?
Make sure you tell me the right thing. You ain't doing nothing wrong.
I know you're not.
I know you ain't doing nothing wrong, right?
I'm not saying you're doing it.
Right.
You can cancel that. I didn't say you were doing anything wrong, but I want you to identify yourself because you're going in and out of all these buildings. That's all I asked for, right?
Grandmother.
And then he's not in any uniform, and she has no badge, and she has no badge, and she has no badge.
Miss Lady,
where's the badge?
But you're making us look we're the bad people. So I'm
at anybody's phones. I want a badge. I want a badge.
Let's go. I want to go to jail.
I want a badge.
Because I'm looking.
I want a badge.
I'm putting me in handcuffs. Let's go.
I want a badge.
I'm not breaking any law, Miss Lady.
Actually, you're trespassing.
You have to be trespassing to do
You're trespassing. It's private property. It's private property.
You have to be trespassed. You the cop. You know the law.
You are trespassing. It's private property.
We're not trespassing. You have to be trespassed.
Okay, so can we leave?
No, we stay.
Okay, we can stay. So are we being detained?
2772 to 2772.
So we are being detained.
Are we being detained?
I just want your
So we're
identification.
being detained
Okay, are we being detained?
Give me your badges. If you can certainly show a badge to anybody here, you can show me the badge.
We haven't.
You
You're
are.
a civil servant.
All I did was ask you for your identification.
So
How am I being hostile?
Let's
All I asked you,
de-escalate.
did I ask you for your just
You
your
protect and serve me. Can you de-escalate?
You are a civil servant.
Give me your
Can you please
identification of where you people
Yes,
work.
I will give you my identification.
Will you?
Okay, but before the law states, in order for me to identify to a police officer in the state of Pennsylvania, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, have committed a crime.
No. As long as there's a
suspicion.
As long as there is a complaint, I have to get to the bottom of the complaint.
But Miss
correct?
Lady, you don't have.
I don't know if anything is
we
going
have
on.
appointments. We came here for appointments.
I don't know that.
We're telling you.
You came out.
We don't have to give you.
Go over that.
We don't have to give you.
You're not going to talk to me like that,
All I asked
young
you
lady.
for was your identification.
You're not
going
going
to
to talk to me like that.
That's all I asked for.
Miss Lady, and I will
That's
give
all
you.
Would you like my lawyer's number?
I still don't law though.
Would you like my lawyer's number?
We can give you our supervisor.
Is that what you would like?
You can contact our
Sounds like that.
supervisor.
Sounds like that what you're
Who
doing.
you work for? That's all I'm asking.
Okay,
right?
My name is Jeffrey Geist.
I am not speaking to you.
I'm talking to you.
Speaking to you, I will be looking
Why
at
you
you.
being so hostile, Miss
Don't get
Lady?
on my face. You want to get mad at me?
We
You want to get
recorded
mad at me
this.
because if you get mad at him,
Give me your identification, who you work for.
Man,
That's all I'm asking.
Who to?
Don't anybody worry about
You're
you.
a police caller, bro.
Yes, we do have badges, lady.
Suspicion to me thinks something is going on. They don't have badges.
Look, we are wearing.
She doesn't.
Look what we're wearing.
Don't pull it
She
out.
doesn't.
We're working.
Does she have that on?
So, Miss Lady,
Wait, Miss Sir, Mr. Sir.
That's all
Miss
right.
Sir,
Sorry.
you put me on YouTube. You going on YouTube? You gotta be famous. In fact, y'all right with the camera crew. Where the camera crew at?
We don't have it over there.
Okay.
She does not
Well,
have.
how about
she
this?
does not
Until
have
your
her
supervisor
vest
get
on.
here,
I
I'm
have a
going to
supervisor on
invoke
shift
my
now.
Fifth Amendment. Now, if you want to arrest me, you can do that. I'm sorry you have to go
my
like
Fifth
this.
Amendment as well.
But for a man that's protecting his rights, you
Your
want me to?
rights is what? To identify
Okay, no,
yourself?
to plead the
To
fifth
identify
because I
who
have
you're
not
working
committed
for.
a crime. I only answer when I commit a crime, Miss Lady. I have not committed a crime.
All I'm asking you for is your ID.
But I will have to give that if I commit a crime. You so used to arresting people.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content.